So let's have a little recap to see where it is we're at, and for that I'm going to go back to our output file. So we were here, and we had this beautiful model, and looking at the output file we got some warnings, but we decided they are okay. Then we had a look at the summary of analysis, and so we had one group with 1,102 people, 2 dependent variables, 2 independent variables, and we noted that mediators are treated as dependent variables. Then we went to the summary of data and looked a little bit at our missing data patterns, so we saw that there is some missingness, which by this point we should have already known. Then we looked at the model fit, and we realized we have a big problem, which is we have 0 degrees of freedom. So it might have looked like we had good fit to the data, but in fact these numbers don't mean anything because we didn't have any degrees of freedom. Or rather, you would say we had a perfect solution, but we could not really evaluate model fit. This is a problem. If you have a saturated model like this, a just identified model, then you might have real big problems publishing your model. Now, I have seen models that were saturated like this and were published, but on very rare occasions, and I wouldn't recommend it. So what can we do to help improve this model? Do you have any suggestions in mind? Have a little think. Right, so we need to get 1 degree of freedom at least, which means we need to see if we can ask MPlus for fewer things.